Hello, my name is Sidbeast, and you can call me B, and welcome back to another Ultimate playthrough. The first Ultimate playthrough on my second channel. Look, it's fashioning Little Miss Lonesome. Reason why it's on this channel is cause over here it has H scenes. So that's why it's on my second channel. I wanted something a little bit more lighthearted in between the gruesome stuff. So here we go. I think I'm almost lonesome. That's so fun. I like doing that. Okay. Keep wrestling things. I know, they're funny, but I usually have the voices off. Oh. Oh, Emma, I love you. It's rare to have a voiced protagonist. Such a shame. This is how I play the games. So I'm sorry, Emma. Coconut. Ugh, my phone's alarm is always so loud. I mean, it kinda has to be. Anything less and I'd sleep right through it. 7 o'clock. I gotta get up, but... Oh no, it has... Oh. Oops. Oh, my saves are here. Oh no. I wish it was emptied, but oops. Oops. That's so cute. It gives it its own little name. Ugh, nope. Going back to sleep. It's not like it makes any difference. Real world or dream world, they're both nothing but lies anyway. And then 80 years passed. After that, I managed to graduate from school, managed to get a job as a government employee, and somehow managed to work till retirement age. Then I managed to retire. I managed to live out my days and managed to reach the end of my life. Ah, it feels so nice. I can feel myself being pulled into the light. Is this a dream? I have come to get you. Huh? Oh dear, I think I seen you somewhere before. Was it the one about the little match girl? Oh, the child that died in the snow? Yeah, I took her to heaven too. Oh, I see. So she really existed. By the way, if she was starving to death, why didn't she report her parents to child services? Who knows? Humans are so complicated. I see. It seems I'm dying too. To be honest, I lived a sad life. You know, there was one point in your life that could have changed everything. Really now. If you hadn't stayed in bed that one time, your life would have been completely different. Oh, I see. Well, no sense in regretting it now. They say the mere flap of a butterfly's wings can change the world. Yep, the butterfly effect. The world is nothing but lies. The afterlife is just that, more of the same. Have nothing to fear. Well, let's go. And then you died. Wow, that was uneventful. That's what I get for going back to bed. This game's great. I'm so sleepy. No, I gotta force myself to get out of bed. I'm sleepy. It's no use. I keep telling myself to get up, but my eyelids are ignoring me and drifting shut. Maybe I should go back to sleep after all. I'm so drowsy. It's not like I need to get up, right? My parents have already left for work, and they won't be home till late either. If I skip school, they won't know. Or at least they won't know right away. I'm so sleepy. What should I do? I never let the temptation win before. I've always been a good student. I know that if I give in once, it'll be easier to give in a second time, then a third. And before I know it, I'll become a failure of a human being. Sleepy or not, I gotta get up. Okay, I managed to get out of bed. Awesome, that's the first step. You're doing great, me. Summoning the strength to get out of bed, I used up all of my energy. I don't know if I can muster up the willpower to put on my uniform. Even just breathing is exhausting. Yeah, average morning experience. I'm not a morning person. I made it to the classroom. Man, after all that effort, I'm ready to drop. As usual, my classmates haven't said a word to me. To be fair, I'm not known for going out of my way to talk to them either. That is because, well... Ow! Oh, her mechanical pencil's rolling this way. I stood up. I'll go grab that for you. Here you go. Oh. Here we go again. She snatched a pencil and ran away. I went on my way to get out of my seat and get it for her, too. She picked it up for you. You should at least say thank you. But, she's, terrified. True. When she stood up, I nearly jumped out of my skin. Right? For a girl, she's like unbelievably huge. I can totally hear you, right? So I'm tall. So I have a resting bitch face. I was born this way. Honestly, how scary can I possibly be? And yet they all walk on eggshells around me. No, I have to look on the bright side. I mean, things are way better than they used to be. When I was little, well, you know how kids are. They'd kick me, call me Bigfoot, the usual kind of stuff. Once I hit puberty, well, the really overt bullying went away, but every time I think back to those days, I feel so sad. Yeah, compared to back then, this is nothing. Since I enrolled here, this has happened a bunch of times. People are scared of me. But as long as I don't go out of my way to interact with them, they basically just leave me alone completely. There are a lot of mature students here. I'm glad I worked hard to get into a high-ranking school. This is the happiest my life has ever been, I think. I just gotta keep my head down and try to stay invisible until I graduate. Dong, bing, bong. Lunchtime. Ooh, the one place I can actually relax. Thankfully, as usual, no one's out behind the school. Probably because there are mosquitoes and the ground is still all muddy from the rain we've been having, but I digress. To me, this place is a paradise. As long as I can be alone in peace, nothing else matters. Eating lunch with friends is a concept way out of my league. I'm grateful just to get a break from all those searching looks. Here I can eat my convenience store Here I can eat my convenience store Here I can eat my convenience store chocolate cream melon bun undisturbed. My one genuine happiness at school. The chocolate is melting in my mouth. I had feelings for you for all this time. Please go out with me, Mikiku. Someone's shouting. So much for my blissful silence. There are people standing over by the storage shed. Who do they think they are? Infringing on my solitude. Could you, give me an answer? What the? I can see a fidgety-looking girl over there. Is this one of those love confession things? Wow, it takes a lot of guts. Kudos. Now I have to spy on them, obviously. There's a girl with her hair done up in buns standing beside the shed. I take it she's the one who shouted that confession just now. In that case, the blonde guy facing her must be the recipient of that said confession. Pretty sure she said his name was Miki-kun or something. Whoa, he's huge. This Miki guy is really tall. It's pretty rare for someone, even a guy, to make me feel short by comparison. Anyway, why isn't this Miki guy saying anything? His eyes kept darting around like crazy. This girl mustered up all of her courage to confess to you, dude. Least he can do is give her some kind of answer. Wait, did he just close his eyes and shake his head? What voice should I give you, Mickey? I can't. You're not the one. No, I can't. You're not the one. I'm not the one? What the? Did she just get rejected? What? Oh wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This was supposed to be my peaceful lunchtime break, but now I'm screaming internally! I know this is none of my business, but I still feel kinda crushed. Well, that's what I get for spying on them. Okay, I'll drop the subject for today. No matter how long it takes, I'm gonna make you fall for me, Mickey-kun. Wow, she's optimistic. Just give up. Got rejected. Take it with grace. She got some serious tenacity, too. I'm impressed. If that were me, I would just ran away crying the instant he rejected me. Not that I ever felt the need to do something so terrifying as confess to anyone, and I won't be trying it anytime soon, either. I'm gonna do my very best until you fall in love with me. Do your best? Doing what exactly? I'll do my best to mold myself into the kind of girl you can fall for, I guess. That's not helpful, girl. I mean, it's not healthy. Don't do that. Not possible. What? I can't? Oh my god! Not possible? Ouch. Talk about harsh. This Miki guy is stone cold. What a jerk. You aren't my muse. You aren't my muse. Your muse? Boku no muse. You're always looking at me. I've known this for a while now. But can I just ask, why were you always making that face at me? Making a face? What face? I don't know. You always made this weird face when you looked at me. What? You know, the thing where you smile and pout your lips at the same time. Duck face? Is that what you mean? Oh, I was just trying to look cute for you. Is duck face ever cute? I see. So when women make this face on TV or in the 45-degree angle. Yes, I was saying it right. What the? I see. So when women make this face on TV or in the 45-degree angle selfies they post to their blogs, it's because their crush is watching. I go to America, come back, and suddenly... What the heck, Miki? Don't slut shame. What the heck? What the fuck? I go to America, come back, and suddenly Japanese girls are all sex obsessed and desperate. Is that it? Not good. This is gonna turn nasty. I don't wanna watch her get torn into shreds. I should go out there. Oh, but if I leave now, then it'll be obvious that I was spying on them. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. Are you mad about something? Am I mad about something? You bet I'm mad. Everyone looks the same. I'm sick of it. Okay, now I'm even more confused. I can't find my muse, okay? She's nowhere. No, she's somewhere. I saw her once, but I haven't been able to track her down since. The heck is this guy babbling to himself about? He's totally off in his own little world, making some kind of big speech as he walks. Wait, is he coming my way? Oh, it's you. Crap, I was too focused on trying to make sense of his nonsense that I let my guard down. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I? Why does he look so shocked to see me? I guess it's kind of weird for a girl to be out here, but surely not that weird, right? Or wait, maybe he's mad at me? It's not what you think. I was just passing by. Passing by? I wasn't trying to spy on you or anything. So you heard our little conversation, huh? Oh god, I just dug my own grave! I'm sorry, I'll get out of your sight now. Hey, wait. Nope. Time to run like my life depends on it! Wait, please don't go. Why is he chasing me? He's running after me with a weird look on his face. What? Was what I did so bad that he feels the need to hunt me down? Is this what I get for spying? Honestly, after having to see a rejection that savage, I'm a victim more than anything else. Hold it, asshole! We aren't done here! You think I'm sex-obsessed and desperate? Huh? Cut it out! Let go of me! I need to talk to that girl! I can hear them yelling at each other somewhere behind me. After all this, they're still fighting? How much energy do these people have? For the time being, I need to get as far away from them as I can. That was terrifying. Good thing I found somewhere to hide. No, not good. My precious lunchtime respite was ruined. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have skipped school. While I was running, I heard people saying things like, "Look at that scowl. That girl's about to run someone down." Seems like no matter what I do, people are going to get the wrong idea about me. I still kind of feel bad for that girl who got rejected. Her duck face totally backfired on her. I guess some guys aren't fans. But still, she was doing it to make herself look cute. People ought to appreciate the level of effort that goes into something like that. I know I can't do a duck face, even if I wanted to. The corners of my mouth won't curl up like that. Well, to be fair, I guess I haven't really tried. Maybe I could do it if I put my mind to it. If I made a duck face and took a selfie from a 45-degree angle, maybe I could look kind of cute too. Let's see. Am I doing it right? Smile, then pout my lips a bit. Like this? Whoa, I think I'm getting it. I'm curious to see what it makes my face look like. If I use the front-facing camera on my phone. Oh god! Ew! It's like I become a human-lizard hybrid or something. At that moment, the door slid open. There you are! Why are you doing this? It's not what you think. I just felt like making a duck face. Why do you keep running from me? Do you know how long I've been searching for you? Oh, that's what you're mad about? Doesn't make a lot of difference what the specific reason his anger is, really. And he's been searching for me? Just how persistent is this guy? Seems like he's really determined to get... me back for spying. People love finding a scapegoat for their problems. I see it all the time on the internet. Maybe this guy wanted someone to blame for things too. I knew it. It was you all along. You're my muse. Boku no Muse. Your muse? Yes, you're the muse I've been searching for. He gave me a broad smile and launched into a rambling speech that I followed precisely none of. I don't understand a word, but who cares about that? I'm just glad he's not mad at me anymore. And what's a muse anyway? Isn't that like a band? Is it... Is it just a quirk in how he speaks or something? Anyway, please just hear me out. What is that face, Mickey? Stop it. I don't like that face. Whoa. Huh? What the? Did he just grab my shoulders and lean in? Is that how he interacts with strangers? Hasn't he ever heard of personal space? Listen. I knew it. I was right. You're the one. He fell silent and drew close, staring at my face intently. I was about to object to this, but the intensity of his gaze drew me in, and I suddenly couldn't get the words out. I knew it from the moment I first laid eyes on you. Listen, I don't understand what you're... Now, up close, I'm more certain than ever. You are, without a doubt, my muse! There he goes with the muse thing again. Is this a word everyone's supposed to know offhand? Is it weird that I don't? Wait, does muse mean what I think it means? If it does, this guy is being incredibly weird. What are you thinking? Listen, I'm not a muse. What? Why would you say such a thing? Well, I've never been very good at comedy, so... Muse, not a muse! What a relief. First you yell at me, and now you're all giddy. You're big on the emotional whiplash, huh? Great, I'm caught in the orbit of the space case. Maybe I can sneak away while he's gripped by emotion. It must have been fate that brought me back to this country. Also that I could meet you. Just as I was about to try another escape, he drew in even closer to me. And with a huge smile, too. It's as if he doesn't even care that I'm freaking out. Your beauty becomes more unique and luminous the longer I look. I knew it. I was right to trust my intuition. Oh God, what is he doing? If this is a joke, I don't get it, and it isn't funny. Our lips are close enough that they can touch with any movement. Doesn't look like it. Y'all got some distance. Is he trying to kiss me? Me? Really? But he's so handsome. What's wrong with him? If that's what he's after, he ought to go do it with that girl who confessed to him. She's way cuter than someone like me. Okay, no. Calm down, self. Let's be realistic here. Things like this don't happen to me. There's no way. Oh, maybe he's a scam artist or something. That gotta be it. That's the only explanation for why a guy would be like this with me. He obviously found out that my family is kinda sorta wealthy. In that case, I need to turn him down firmly and then get out of here. But I can't. My heartbeat's going crazy. My body refuses to move. I'm not used to having to look up at someone. It's making me disoriented. Stop thinking of him as human. I need to see which route is recommended to do first. You're my muse! So let's just push him away. No, I shouldn't let myself get so flustered that I forget myself. I don't like that. Desperate to get him out of my personal bubble, I started pushing back against his large frame. Unfortunately, as big as he was, and as flustered as I was, it didn't really work. Like at all. He didn't budge. When I decided I needed to use more force, I forgot to make sure that I didn't use too much of it. Now I slammed my face into his chest. Huh? You want a hug? So you agreed to be my muse then? Huh? What? What? This is going from bad to worse. This guy has chosen to keep digging us further and further down the misunderstanding hole. Even though I want to correct his increasingly wild interpretations, I can't get the words out. My head's a mess. I never had this much physical contact with a guy before. Well, girl, you'll have a lot more with this game. Because it's just that kind of game. Here you go, the sound stopped. I didn't realize how firm men's chests are. We're close enough that I can feel his heartbeat. It sounds so much slower and calmer than mine. How can he be so relaxed when my heart's pounding a mile a minute? That's not fair. Wait, did he just ask me if I want a hug? Yes! My muse! Now he's hugging me even tighter and breathing heavier. My face has got to be bright red. I can't believe a complete stranger will hug me. Nope, I can't even process this. Stop! Whoa. Frantically, I pushed him out of my personal bubble. Good grief! Who is this guy? That's quite enough, thank you. Listen, I can see that you're very attractive, and I'm sure you're a real ladies' man. No, I wouldn't say that I'm popular. But that doesn't mean I can open. But that doesn't mean I can't open the family coffers for you. Coffers? He looks completely confused, but I'm sure that's just because he's a good actor. He's a scam artist, after all. I had to push past my fear and speak my mind. Otherwise, I bet he'll start rambling nonsense and make some other totally confusing, distracting move on me. My parents are nice folks. They'll probably do a lot for me if I ask them to. But they won't just give their money to some guy. No, that's not my intention in the least. And what is it? Muse this, muse that, putting your arms around a girl you don't know? Is this part of your religion or something? I put on my best glare. I don't have much experience with actually being angry, though, so I have no idea if I got the right look right. Usually I don't have to make any effort at all, before the other person gets frightened off. Sheesh. Just when I find someone who isn't afraid of me, why did he turn out to be such... Sheesh, just when I find someone who isn't afraid of me, why did he have to turn out to be such a nutcase? Oh, I could do the duck face thing from earlier. He really hates that, right? I bet that would do the trick to get rid of him. Listen. You see by muse, I mean goddess. Goddess? Me? He thinks I'm a goddess? This is getting more and more ridiculous. I'm not Christine Weston Chandler. All my life, I've only ever been called things like beanpole or stretch. You know, the most ungirly nicknames imaginable. I'd even accept omelet. But goddess? Oh, do you mean like that monument in New York? I guess you could see why you'd... No. How can I put it? Have you ever heard the term muse used in the fashion industry? Fashion? If you're trying to put together some weird prank, I already told you I'm not good at it. This has absolutely nothing to do with comedy. In fashion design, muse is a term for a person who motivates your art. I think I'm more likely to deflate than motivate any art. Nonsense! My desire to create is already beginning to gestate. I made a weird, gross sound with my throat. I'm gonna do it again. Nonsense! My desire to create is already beginning to gestate. Even this conversation is doing wonders. My mind is filled with new design ideas. Design? If I close my eyes, I can picture you with all your quirky charm wearing my clothes. Stop that. I don't want to be a part of your comedy skit. Don't worry, there's nothing amusing about it. Oh, now I just need to know your size. My size? Sorry, but I need to measure you. Just for a sec. Measure me? How? Like this. As soon as the words left his mouth, his arms were around me again. I knew you were a pervert. How much do you want? How much do I have to pay to get rid of you? No, I'm just taking your waist measurements. Okay, got it. You're so weird, Mickey. And Coco, you're both weird. Tachibana. An estimate won't really cut it, though. It's my first time working with someone of this stature, so I really ought to get the exact measurements. Just when it seemed like we were getting somewhere, he went back into his own little mumbling world. What a waste of good genetics. I bet his parents thought they'd hit the jackpot, but instead they got Rain Man for clothes. Raincoat Man. Dong, bing, dong. Oh! That's the 5-minute bell. Lunch is almost over. Thanks to this weirdo, I lost all of my precious break time. Well, I better go back to class. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry for freaking you out. I just really want to make clothes for you, that's all. You want to make clothes for me? As I was trying to process this sudden declaration, he started scribbling something on a piece of paper, then pushed it into my hands. Do I even get to say anything happening here? Is this your phone number and your address? Well, I want to make clothes for you, so please get in touch with me if you decide to try it out, or come see me in person if you want. Yeah, about that. If you give me the chance, I'll make some clothes that will bring out your bring out your individuality perfectly. You see. Right. Well, my sweet muse, I'll see you around. He's so weird. He was beaming with delight as he ran off. Is that what people refer to a dazzling smile? In any case, I'm relieved he's gone. But what do I do with this note? Looking at it, I can tell that he's serious. He wouldn't have given me his contact info otherwise. Clothes for me. At home, sweatpants are my go-to choice. I never really thought about dressing up. Besides, Mom was always talking about how impossible it is to find cute clothes for someone as tall as me. It's a little too late to start worrying about fashion. I should go back to class. Ooh, class is finally over. The prospect of walking home alone is already making me feel more relaxed. All in all, today was pretty peaceful. Nobody bullied me or anything. Well, I did have to cope with that weird guy at lunch. That reminds me, he gave me his contact info. At the time, I was so freaked out I couldn't process what he was saying. But now that I think back over it, I think he was complimenting me? Something about making clothes for me? Whatever floats your boat, buddy. Yeah, it's best if I just avoid that whole scene. I should ditch his info. And crumpled the paper into a ball and tossed it. That takes care of that. Hey, you. What was it you just threw away? Huh? I think I just heard a voice. Who's there? You there. Yes, you, Coco Nut. Wait, who are you? Attractive? Attractive is subjective. Same for Mickey. I guess it's just the art style. Yet extremely intimidating guy is standing right behind me. How long has he been following me? His uniform matches mine, so I guess he's an academy student. Excuse me, but how do you know my name? Please, I did my research on you a long time ago. Research? Listen here, you twerp. Littering isn't cool. Someone's gotta have to clean that up, you know. You're right, I'm really sorry. What the hey? Is this Mickey's contact info? Why would you throw this away? Well, the look on his face tells me I'm being hardcore judged right now. Littering was lousy of me to start with, but I guess it's even worse that I just left someone's personal information out where anyone can find it, so... Wait, did he just say Mickey? By Mickey, do you mean that blonde guy? Really tall? Pot calling the kettle black much. I can't speak, I'm sorry. You didn't have to put it like that. What, did I hit a nerve? No, I don't care. Liar. I saw the look you gave me. Way to make your resting bitch face even worse. Has this guy even heard of manners? I mean, yeah, I'm tall. And... Oop. has this guy even heard of manners? I mean, yeah, I'm tall, and yeah, I look bitchy.
Let me guess, you don't like people talking about your looks.
Exactly. I'd prefer if people didn't mention my appearance. I didn't ask to be this tall. I didn't ask to be called Jumbo or Bigfoot or whatever. But I've been putting up with it ever since I was a young kid. And I've learned that getting defensive at the start saves time later on.
Well, no offense and all, but man, you're huge. And your face is really unique.
Seriously? I met people who are deliberately obtuse, but seriously, I just told him I don't want to hear it. It's because he's a sadist. How can I get him to grasp that? He sure looks pleased with himself. Now I get it. He understands me just fine. He's saying it on purpose to get a rise out of me. This guy's a huge sadist, I guarantee it. After all the bullying I've endured, I have a sense for these things.
Whoops. Conversation got a little sidetracked there, so why did you try to ditch Mickey's contact info?
Well, how do I put this? I got more than enough to cope with already, so...
I always thought you were a miserable little rain cloud, but this is next level. You need to fix that personality of yours, it's annoying.
Says you. Does he really think I'd drop everything and change who I am just because he says so? Something tells me this guy isn't very smart. Maybe he has a history of mentally conditioning people or something. I'm getting creeped out just thinking about it.
Why are you shaking like that? Whatever, let's just go.
Go? Go where?
To Mickey's.
What? I don't understand.
Mickey explained it to you, right? He wants to make clothes for you?
Okay, but I have plans today, so...
Liar. As if a loner like you would have plans.
I mean, he's right, I am a loner. But assuming things about my life is incredibly rude. How does he know I don't have plans? Maybe I'm going bird watching or something. I'm not going bird watching, but I could be. Whatever, I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm going home.
Hey, listen to when I'm talking to you, you sow.
That's my arm. Just call her a pig.
If asking nicely won't work, then I have to convince you the hard way.
Oh, Lord.
When people hear a scream, they typically think someone's in trouble. With that yell, though, they'll think they're the ones who need to worry.
What does he want me to do? And another thing, why exactly does he have to shove me against the fence like this? His breath. I can feel his breath brush back my I can't speak. I can feel his breath brush past my ear. I can't see him from this angle, but I guess his face must be pretty close to mine. What is your deal? Did this Mickey-san guy tell you to bring me to him?
Excuse me? I'm doing this because I feel like it. Especially after everything Mickey told me about you.
So you just randomly decided to do this?
I've been curious about you myself for a while. Like, whoa, there goes bitchy Bigfoot.
Like I said before, maybe you could stop prodding at my emotional bruises?
But as it turns out, you're just the kind of woman that Mickey wants to make clothes for. So of course I can't remain detached, now can I?
Yeah, if you think this is a way to make me change my mind, think again. I told you I'm not going.
In that case, I'll spread a nasty rumor about how you and Mickey are dating.
What?
A lot of girls are pretty hung up on him, you know. If a rumor like that got around, a whole bunch of people might suddenly have it out for you.
That's horrible. This is ridiculous. Not only is he threatening me, but he's using his own friend in the threat too. I can't give in to that kind of bullying. Oop, didn't mean to quick save. Two can play at that game. Okay then, two can play at that game.
Oh yeah, what do you have in mind?
I'll tell people that Mickey-san's going out with you, not me. Spice things up for a little BM.
BM? Do you mean BL? BM mean... You know what? Never mind.
Right. BL, scary BL. You'll transform into a divine creature that transcends gender with really big hands.
Divine creature? Literally none of this is true. You're just parroting memes from the internet. Anyway, if you get that going to Mickey's, means he'll make clothes, right? Who hates free clothes? What got you against this?
There's no such thing as a free lunch. Besides, he'll probably start charging me after the first time.
You know this isn't a video game, right? Jesus, you're self-appraising and paranoid? What are you, a smorgasbord of awful?
You're pretty awful yourself.
Shut up! You're coming with me, you damn sow!
When I tried to refuse, he yanked hard on my arm. Why is this guy such an asshole? What did I do to deserve being treated like this?
Oh shit, the second I said so, I got chills. Man, I can't get enough of your pain and misery.
Normally when I see someone smile, I feel warm and contented inside, but this makes me feel dread. Only movie villains have smiles like that. Wait, movie? Now that I think about it, characters like that always have a bunch of cronies at their command. Then that means... What if this guy is some kind of organized crime syndicate? Maybe I don't want to cross him. Maybe a set of 8 black cars will pull up in front of my house and demand compensation for their damaged rep. Then I think I know what compensation means.
What's that face? What the heck? What's wrong? You went quiet all of a sudden. Did you change your mind? Oops. What's wrong? You went quiet all of a sudden. Didn't you change your mind?
I'll go. Just please don't cut off my fingers.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Seriously, we just want to make clothes for you. End of story.
Is this some kind of tailoring scam? Maybe that's what's popular with criminals right now. God, why did they have to target me of all people? Honk.
Hey, Mickey, I'm coming in.
Thanks for having me. I decided I'd play nice and tag along, but he left his door unlocked. That's really careless. And this room feels so devoid of life. There's just fabric and dress forms and sewing machines scattered around everywhere. Oh, whoa. There's that Mickey-san guy sitting in front of the sewing machine, actually making clothes?
Hey, Mickey, I brought that chick you were talking about.
Wow, he's so focused on sewing. He's ignoring us completely. He must be brave to ignore a guy as scary as this one.
This always happens whenever he's at the sewing machine. You go over there and get him to stop for a sec.
What? No, thank you. Why should I?
Because his reaction will be funnier that way. Now hurry up, get over there.
I don't want to, but who knows what he'll do to me if I disobey him. Besides, Mickey-san looks so focused, I really don't think I can get his attention. There, all done, Korone. Here's a cute new dress just for you. Korone? Huh? What? He turned off the sewing machine and spoke to someone. Is that a naked doll? He's smiling and talking to a naked doll. I knew it. He's a freak. It's you, my muse. He was looking at the doll a second ago, but then all of a sudden he was right in front of me. He's fast on his feet. Wait, is he about to hug me again? I miss you so much. Ah! Crash. Yikes. Managed to dodge him, but when his face hit the floor, he made a pretty nasty sound.
I feel like I feel like I've seen this anime already.
My muse, I can't believe you're here. Oh, I guess you're fine. You're pretty tough, huh?
He's too stupid to process the pain.
I was so worried. I thought maybe I didn't give you enough info to help you get here, but in the end, nothing could keep us apart.
Wrong. This Sao had to be dragged here. By me.
Being addressed as Muse and then Sao was a bit of a trip. Can you people just use my name? Oh, hey Saito. Didn't see you standing there. So he brought you here? You poor thing. Must have been really scary, huh?
I brought her here for you, you know. Poor thing, my ass.
Saito? So this creep's name is Saito? Huh. I was wondering actually, but I was too afraid to ask. I mean, someone in that line of work wouldn't give their name out so easily. He's not in the mafia. Or the Yakuza.
Saito here loves to see people miserable or in pain. He's a huge sadist, you know.
Yeah, I discovered that for myself about 5 seconds after meeting him. Saito, you didn't do anything to my muse, did you?
Hey, why am I getting attacked? Hey, why am I getting attacked all of a sudden? Hey, why am I getting attacked all of a sudden? I did you a damn favor.
I seem to recall you saying how you were doing it of your own accord.
And another thing, cut it out with the muse shit. It's creepy. She has a name, you know. It's Coco. Use it.
Coco, so that's your name. Listen, I only just met these people today and they're already calling me by my first name. And again, even if I asked them to stop, somehow I doubt they listen. Oh, that's right. Hang on a sec. I need to get Korone dressed. Oh, so that's the doll's name? And she ends all of her sentences with Korone too. I neither need nor want that information. Yes, I knew this would look great on you, Korone. There, all done.
You're making doll clothes again? You sad, pitiful man.
I don't have a choice. I have to sate my lust to create, and Korone's my only outlet. Or should I say was? Why are you standing right in front of me? Come, it's time to make you an offering of clothes. I shall make your luminous individuality shine all the brighter. Right. Didn't seem to register our differing levels of enthusiasm about this. Guess this really is just about making clothes.
Man, you're really pumped about this, huh? Are your ideas just that amazing?
Oh yes, I know the clothes I make for her will be my finest work yet.
Your finest work? Sounds intriguing.
Clearly neither of them are going to let my feelings on the subject get in the way of their enthusiasm. Miki-san's smile has a pure, innocent quality to it, but Saito-san's is a whole other devious story. Oh, what if they're using Miki-san's tailoring as a front for their criminal operations? That would explain why they went all the trouble of bringing me here. But in that case, doesn't that make me an accomplice in their money laundering scheme? Which means sooner or later the police will come after me too. I changed my mind. I can't help you. Why not? Well, it seems like more trouble than it's worth, so...
The only trouble will be taking your measurements. Then once he's making the clothes, you can decide whether or not you want to wear them. Just help the guy out, would you?
Don't tell me. You're gonna pretend to measure me just so you can do something lewd.
No. As of today, all we need from you is your measurements, so shut up and do as you're told and you can go home.
If this is anything like the movies, first they'll be harsh, and then kind. So I start to drop my guard, and I'll be lured into their dangerous life. That's terrifying. Although the thought of not being able to go home is even worse. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you for understanding. Now, could I have you stand up straight for a sec? Huh? What are you doing with that measuring tape? Are you going to measure my height? Well, without your exact height, I can't make clothes for you. Save. Sitting your ass hat. Guess that makes sense. I hate having my height measured, but I've already agreed to it, so I don't think I can say I've changed my mind again. I just have to shrink myself down as much as possible. I'll hunch my shoulders and curve my spine. That might make me look a little shorter.
Hey, didn't you say to stand up straight? You're slouching and your shoulders are sagging. Do it right.
Before I could protest, he used his hands to press against my chest and back, forcing me to stand up straight. Wow. How can he just casually touch a stranger's body like that? You'd think he'll be a little more considerate.
Sheesh, you react to every little thing, don't ya?
Oh, that's right. It'd be ridiculous to expect decency from a monster sadist like this guy.
Seriously, your posture sucks. We need to do something about that later.
Okay, hold still. Let's see. 173.4 centimeters. How much is that in inches? She's only 4 inches taller than me. That's 5'8". I got taller.
Even in America, girls your height aren't all that common. Damn, you're tall. 3 centimeters taller than me.
3? Nice. 3? Nice try, pal. I know exactly how tall you are. I measured you the other day, remember?
Shut the hell up. Go die.
I got taller. God, I did not need to know that. It's not something I really want two random weirdos to know either. This is the worst day of my life. I want to go home. What else is left? Please just hurry up and get it over with.
Oh, your height is all I really needed. You don't need her waist...
I think I did the wrong voice. Oh well.
You don't need her waist measurements or anything?
Nah, it's okay. I got a rough measurement when we hugged earlier. We hugged? Oh yeah, something like that happened at lunch, didn't it? It felt like a billion years ago already. After all that torture from Saito-san, and now having my height get measured like this, that hug feels like it was no big deal at all. God, this has really been one hell of a day.
I almost let that slide, but now that I think about it... Oh. I almost let that slide, but now that I think about it, measuring someone via a hug is a crazy skill to have.
It's weird. Girls really hate it for some reason. In America, whenever I guess someone's waist size after a hug, they slap the hell out of me.
Your cluelessness makes it worse.
Alright, time to launch straight into the design process. Just you wait, Coco. I have some super amazing clothes ready for you in no time. Actually, I'd rather not wait around. Let's see. With her height, she'll probably look great in pretty much anything. Hello? Are you listening to me? Slowly feels like he's a million miles away. Earth to Miki-san. Come in, Miki-san.
Don't bother. Once his switch is flipped, he won't hear a word you say. But we're basically done here anyways, so let's go.
Okay. Can't believe anyone would get so serious about designing clothes for someone like me. This Miki-san really is a freak.
Hey, why are you keeping your distance like that?
Why do you care? There's no law against it. Don't want to deal with anything else today. I just want to get home as soon as possible. Who knows what... Who knows what this guy might try to do to me next. If you're done with me, could you just go? I can get home by myself, you know.
Alright, sorry for dragging you around today.
Huh? What was that? Did I hear that right? I mean, there's no way this guy would ever apologize to...
I said I'm sorry, okay?
Looks like he's angry. Mostly he looks terrifying, though. Guess I heard him right. He apologized. Is it okay for a guy in his line of work to say sorry just like that? If I were a rival organization, I'd exploit the hell out of a weakness like that. Well, apology accepted, I guess.
Thanks. I know how hard Mickey struggled, so I just want to help him achieve his dreams.
Struggled? Wait, why are we talking about Mickey-san all of a sudden? Why bring him up? I mean, he's just as bad as basic human interaction as this guy, but I figured winning the genetic lottery on looks has to make life at least a little easier. What's he have to struggle with?
He's been shuttled between America and Japan since he was a kid, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only friend he's kept for any length of time.
America, huh?
He came back to Japan just in time to enroll into a higher education, but before that he was living in America, yeah.
Oh, now that I think about it, I think it came up when he was talking to that girl at lunch. He was saying how Japan had changed since he last been here. Not to be rude, but growing up abroad would certainly explain his individuality. Wait, he came back to enroll into a new school? Hold on a sec. Does that mean you two are freshmen too?
Why is that surprising to you?
Well, you're so arrogant, I assume you were my senpai. How have you survived this long with that twisted personality? Who raised you?
I could ask you the same thing. Anyway, we're talking about Mickey right now.
Right, so what has Mickey-san been through?
Well, he's always loved clothes. He designed and made his own clothes ever since he was little. He's always had this incredible talent.
All this time? That's really impressive. I remember threading a needle in home ec, or more to the point, trying to thread a needle and failing miserably into the bell ring. Relatable.
But he can be kind of a pain about it. Supposedly, he can't make anything good without having someone in mind to wear his pieces. In other words, he needs his so-called muse.
Right, he mentioned that too. You said he hasn't found one in Japan or something.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't much of a problem for him finding one in America.
Wouldn't it have been better for him to stay over there then?
There are other problems for him in America, though. There's prejudice against guys who make clothes that tend to get made fun of and called gay slurs.
What? Just for making clothes?
Homophobia is a big problem there. At least I guess it was where you lived, so chasing his dream isn't any easier than it is here.
Yeah, I guess.
At least where I live.
Wow, so Miki-san was bullied too.
And to make things even more complicated, Mickey's father wasn't too keen with the whole clothes making thing either.
His father, huh?
Mickey was isolated from everyone, even his family. He hated it so much that once he graduated, he decided to come back to Japan on his own. Now he's finally found you.
I don't think I'm that important.
He was so excited to tell me about you. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen him that happy?
Why should I care? The guy just started babbling about his muse out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I got dragged into this whole mess. So yeah, it doesn't really matter to me how happy it makes Miki-san. Whatever it makes him happy or not, for me, is nothing but trouble. Should you even be telling me all this stuff? This is Miki-san's personal life we're talking about.
Sure, why not? You're his chosen goddess, after all.
I thought you said I was a pig.
Anyway, could you do me a solid and wear his clothes just this once? Well, my house is this way. See ya.
He said his piece and took off. Guess some people in his line of work must live in big He said his piece and took off. Guess people in his line of work must live in big apartment complexes. He told me a lot about Miki-san, huh? Is he trying to appeal to my compassion? Well, he can tell me all he wants, but I don't. I'm going to stop it here. My throat is getting tired. But hesitation. Well, that was some fashioning little Miss Lonesome. It's something. That's all I gotta say. It's something. The game is something. But yeah. See you next time. Bye. Oop, wait. Now bye.